The second Sabbath after the first. That's 2 days from now. The Holy Sabbath. All right. Right. And got another class coming up Wednesday. We're going to be touching on these wicked holidays. Which is Thanksgiving. How people are all prepped up for. We're going to give them orders of Thanksgiving. But right now, my brother's going to bring out a class on some wisdom in Proverbs. We'll open up and say Matthew. All right, we'll open up in St. Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 6. Now, when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman, having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her.
Right. All praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir. Proverbs. Right.
12 and 1.
All right. We're in the book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
A what?
A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
Go ahead.
But a just weight is his delight.
Okay, let's stop right there. Let's deal with that. Let's see what the Most High is talking about. All right, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 45.
Ezekiel.
We're going to start at verse 10. I reckon.
Okay.
9, verse 9.
Ezekiel chapter 45, verse 9. Then measured he the porch of the gate.
Wait, 45, 9. 45 and 9.
Oh, okay. He said 45.
Right.
My bad. I was at 40. Okay, 45 verse 9. Thus saith the Lord God.
Okay.
Let it suffice you, O princes of Israel.
Read that again.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Thus saith the Lord. Okay.
Let it suffice you, O princes of Israel.
O princes of Israel, you men of Israel. Go ahead.
Remove violence and spoil.
Right. What does it say?
Remove violence and spoil.
And go ahead.
And execute judgment and justice.
And execute judgment and justice. Go ahead.
Take away your exactions from my people.
He's saying execute. He's saying remove violence and spoil, and execute judgment and justice. Take away your exactions from my people. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord God.
Saith the Lord God. That's what he's talking about. Read the next verse.
Ye shall have just balances, and a just ephah, and a just bath.
Right. So basically, what the Lord is saying is remove all. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and warn my people. You know what I'm saying? Take away that, that rebellious, you know what I'm saying? Give them the truth, right? Give them the truth, and hopefully their malicious ways and evil, wicked ways, they will repent and come up out of those ways, because that's showing that they're not only unrighteous and wicked, they're double-minded, man. Because they profess with their mouth that they know God, and they say, oh yeah, we know God, and they seem like they got a little knowledge or whatever, but then they're in their ways and in their works, and they're doing the opposite, contrary to what the Lord wants them to do. Right. Let's go to James chapter 1. 1 and 8. 1 and 8.
James 1 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's right after Peter. All right, we're in the book of James.
Mm-hmm.
James chapter 1, right, in verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Read that again.
James chapter 1 verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Mm-hmm. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Right? Why? Because he's tossed to and fro.
Right.
Right?
He has no balance.
He has no balance. He's unjust. He has unjust weight. Right? Now let's just go to verse 4 and 8.
James.
Right. 4 and 8. Yeah.
James chapter 4 verse 8. Draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you.
Well, let's start at 7 real quick.
All right. James 4 verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to God.
Mm-hmm.
Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
A scripture that I like, I love so dearly. Go ahead.
Draw nigh to God,
Right.
and he will draw nigh to you.
Uh-huh.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners.
It say what?
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners.
Uh-huh.
And purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Right. That you may be just and balanced in weight and measure. Right. Cleanse yourself of inequity. And do as the Lord wants us to do. Go back to Proverbs.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're just getting what that a false balance that's abomination to the Lord. Go ahead.
Now we're going to read verse 1 again.
Yeah.
Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
but a just weight is his delight.
A just weight is his delight, right?
Verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Mm-hmm.
But with the lowly is wisdom.
Read it again.
When the pride cometh, then cometh shame.
Mm-hmm.
But with the lowly is wisdom.
Uh-huh. Let's go to let's get 15:33 Proverbs.
Proverbs 15:33.
Mm-hmm.
The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom,
Right.
and before honor is humility.
Right. And let's go back. So okay, it say the fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's read verse 2 again. In
When-
11.
Okay, Proverbs 2:11 and 2. When pride cometh,
Mhm.
then cometh shame.
From an unjust man, an unjust man with no truth, no knowledge, just everywhere in the world. Go ahead.
But with the lowly,
With the lowly, those that fear the Lord, right,
Mhm.
and with humility, go ahead,
but with the lowly is wisdom.
is wisdom, right? Because those that fear the Lord, they get the wisdom, right? That's what we just read back in Proverbs
15,
15:29. Say no,
33.
it's 33. Sorry about that. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom,
Right.
and before honor is humility. So before you get the honor, you have to go through humility and chastisement of the Lord. All right, Proverbs 11 and 3.
Proverbs chapter 11 verse 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perseverance of transgressors shall destroy them.
Read it again.
The integrity of the upright shall guide them.
The integrity of the upright. Who was the upright? All the prophets.
Mhm.
All the prophets from the beginning. And the apostles, man. They was the upright. Go ahead.
But the perseverance of transgressors,
Perverseness.
perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them.
Right. Right. Now let's go to Sirach. Right? Is it Sirach chapter 12? Sirach chapter 12. Let me see. I'm trying to look for keep not counsel with the ungodly. Okay. I can't get that. Let's get 12 and 8. Let's get 12 and 8.
All right, Sirach chapter 12 and verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity,
Mm-hmm.
and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
Right. All right. Let me go to let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 13:6.
All right, Proverbs chapter 13.
Sorry about that.
Good. I got a couple
couldn't find that
precepts.
one. Yeah, that one with the from
Counsel ungodly.
Yeah, keep not counsel with the ungodly. That's what I was. Yeah, man.
Is that one of them two there?
Yeah, bro.
Psalms or the Solomon one?
You get that song, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was looking at wisdom. I was thinking about wisdom of Solomon one.
Okay.
But that's Psalms. That song's good.
Psalm
too.
1 and 1. All right. I'm going to still read Proverbs 13.
You know what it says? Yeah.
13 what?
13:6.
Proverbs 13 verse 6. Righteousness keepeth him that is upright in the way,
Mm-hmm.
but wickedness overthroweth the sinner.
Right. So we gotta walk. We can't walk. We know we gotta. If the righteousness keepeth him that is upright in the way, meaning alive, right, and does not set him upon the ways of death, but the wickedness in a man, it'll set him in the ways of death, right, or following the ways of the wickedness. You will walk right into death. That's just like the blind leader of the blind. Blind lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch. Same thing. All right. Oh yeah, go ahead and get that Psalms.
Psalms. This is Psalm chapter 1 verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly,
Mm-hmm.
nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Now what is it? Read that again.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Why? Because he's keeping the laws. Right.
No, right.
He loves his brothers and sisters. Right.
Right.
And he rebukes them when they go off, according to Leviticus 19.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Go ahead.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners. Meaning on any occasion. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to converse with a brother, sister, knowing that they're in the world, they worldly as hell, but or they off as hell, but you can converse. Hey, how you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you're gonna have to speak as the workers of God too. You're gonna have to still
Let
give
that light
him
shine.
give him that word.
Right.
Give him that word, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Nor
basically it's about being wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You fear the Lord, you use wisdom, right? You don't just gotta just straight just, you know what I mean? Like just, hey man, I don't want no dealings with you, bro. Hey man, I can't even talk to you.
Right.
Cause we once was there in the world too. We did those things and we was hard headed and stiff necked as hell too. So we gotta show. That's how we show love to our brothers, right?
Right.
By dealing with them, even though we know they think they're good, they don't need it or whatever. Right.
Finish the little piece.
Go ahead.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Or nor sitting in the seat of the scornful, right? Those backbiters, right? Those that like to always talk down, always got negativity on their minds, right? Nothing good to say about it, brother, right?
Right.
All right, let's go back to Proverbs chapter. Let me read 3 again. The integrity of the upright shall guide them. Who was the them? God's people.
Mm-hmm.
The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's talking about these heathens too, man. These heathens, these dogs, whatever you want to call them, you know.
Yeah, just saying real quick. You're saying perverseness of transgressors. So just like when we go to these, like you go walk in Walmart,
right?
You just hit all over the head with all kind of Christmas carols and the decorations, and you know what I mean. You just can't get away from it.
Right.
The street lights. It's just you know. It's a perverseness of transgressions.
Right.
You can't use nothing else to look at, man.
Right. You know? We just know we can't. We don't have no dealings with them. We just don't touch them or deal with them.
Right.
So, you know, we can't help but be in this wicked kingdom and see all type of wickedness, man.
Right.
It's crazy, man. Hopefully none of our people get caught up with that Black Friday, get caught in the store like I did last year. I was just going to get some charcoal or something, man, and I got caught up in a Black Friday. Man, it's like a maze. They tie ropes all throughout Walmart, man. It's crazy, man.
There's a lot of people in
man.
Zoo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a zoo.
I said if they wanted to kill us off, man, they know what to do. Lock the damn doors and have some like gas go off, man. Everybody.
Dumb, right?
Yeah. All right, let's get 11 and 4.
Proverbs 11 verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
You heard that? We got to read that again.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
So no matter what you do, I mean, you know, if you're evil and wicked as hell, right? You could just be eating just a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich every morning, right? And you give to the poor, and you know what I'm saying, and you love everybody and whatever, whatnot, and you don't do no harm, you don't steal, you don't lust over women if you're a man, or vice versa, a woman, you don't lust over men, you don't covet nobody's wife, you're not adulterous. But that one bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, right? That's a false balance, right?
Right.
And you can have all the money in the world and go to Sunday school church and say you love Jesus and all that, and and you've been throwing the collection plate big bucks too. Yeah. Right there, this scripture right here, Proverbs 11 and 4 says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. Go ahead.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
Righteousness delivered from death. Right? Let's get one of my favorite scriptures, Revelations chapter 22. All right, let's see what the righteousness that delivers you from death. All right? Because you could, like I said, you could, man, if you ain't doing this and you just eat that one bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, you're still going to be delivered to wrath. You're not going to be delivered from wrath. Go ahead.
Revelation 22:14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
You heard that? That they may have right to the tree of life. Those the only ones that's going to have right to the tree of life, man. And that's righteousness that delivereth from death. Go ahead.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
New Jerusalem. Right? That's what delivers you from death, right? Righteousness. Keeping the commandments. Laws and statutes. Back to Proverbs.
Proverbs 11 and 5. The righteousness.
Wait, let's go to let's read 4 again.
4 again.
Yeah, I got another precept.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
Right.
That's righteousness.
Ezekiel 7:19. Oh, you can go to you can get the righteousness.
I thought that's where you're going. You good? Ezekiel, he says, and this I flipped straight to Ezekiel 7. 7 what?
Yeah, 19.
Just turn it, bam. Ezekiel chapter 7, one more page, the 18 is at the last one. 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels.
Right, neither fill their stomachs. They're going to be scared, man. You know, when you get scared. Say when you did something in school. I used to be off the chain in school, right? Fourth grade, fifth grade, right? And you remember when you go to the principal office, the teacher call your mom, and you get to talk with her just 3 seconds. All that happened is 3 seconds. We should say, I'm gonna tear your ass up when I get off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta boo all day. Your stomach be hurting, you don't wanna eat lunch, you don't wanna do nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You scared, you're not hungry.
That's what it says. They shall not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels. Because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. You know what I'm saying? All that just, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever the hell you want to do, right? And feeling good about it too, right? The Lord is not on your mind, you know, it's always me. And then even when your birthday come around, you have another me day, right? It's your day. That's what they that's what they do in the world. Right? Every day is about you, and then when your birthday come around, you want another damn day. Right? Not one of those days for the Lord, right?
That's exactly.
Nobody reverence the Lord, man. So yeah, it's Ezekiel 7:19 say, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall not be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath. See, our people knew that back then. They know that once the Lord put, you know what I'm saying, when that wrath of the Lord coming down, right? The death angel coming. You know, they know that money wasn't going to save them, but our people, for some reason, we think that money's going to save us, right? Mm-hmm. We look for money to do all type of miracles, right? Save us all type of ways.
That's what our people think, man. Mm-hmm. That's what the heathen have done to our people, man. That's how we know the money is the new shackles. Mm-hmm. You know, in your mind, the more money you got, the more you feel like you're free.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
That's how we've been indoctrinated when we're watching TV and stuff, because you're looking at what you don't have all the time. You're always looking at what you don't have.
Right. And we don't even realize that we don't have a land. A country no more, man. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? This is not our land, man. Everybody else got a land. We don't have a land. Everybody else got a heritage and a name, what they call themselves, but we don't got that. We was called a name. We was given a place to dwell. Right. Given a place to dwell. Right. And given a heritage, you know what I'm saying, and ways to follow. Right.
People can't catch on to it yet.
Let's I want to read that Proverbs. Let's get 7 and let's go down real quick.
You said Proverbs what? 7
and 21.
All right, Proverbs chapter 7 verse 21. With much fair speech she calls.
No, Ezekiel 7 and 21. I'm sorry about that. Damn.
Go back. Ezekiel 7.
Yeah.
21. Ezekiel, come on. Chapter, here we go, 7 and 21. And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil.
Right.
And they shall pollute it.
They shall pollute it. Right? Go ahead.
My face will I turn also from them.
Mm-hmm. And his chosen people.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they shall pollute my secret place.
Meaning the Holy Land is Jerusalem, right? And that's what they're doing over there.
Right.
It's probably almost season for a damn gay parade over there, man.
Yeah.
They're going to have a damn Christmas tree over there, you know, in the Holy Land too, right? They're going to do something, right? I think, the Pope do celebrate. He do all that garbage too.
All kind of crap.
Right. Right, they're gonna be with the Thanksgiving, because you know Thanksgiving commemorates another land took over mass murder and robbery. Right. It says, read 22 again, bro.
My face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place. For the robbers shall enter into it and defile it.
Most High call these heathens robbers. That's what it was sent to do, man. right? Spoil you, rob you, murder you, kill you, not utterly destroy them.
Right.
Because why? Because we upset. We upset the Lord, right?
Right. Rob and spoil, right, buddy? Yep.
Right. Back to Proverbs.
Back to Proverbs.
11 and 6.
Proverbs 11, verse 6. The righteousness of the
Oh,
upright.
no, we was at 5. I'm sorry. We was at 5 because we just did Ezekiel 7 and 19. That was Ezekiel 11. Proverbs 11 and 4. So
Right, 5, you're right. Proverbs 11:5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way.
Right. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. Go ahead.
But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Right. The righteousness of the perfect man shall direct someone who is simple, right, with no knowledge, right, shall direct his ways. But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The wickedness gonna be shut down. It might seem like he's doing a little something because he got in the brother ear and whispered some, smooth, sweet nothings to him, right, and try to take him off of his path to righteousness. But the Lord gonna shut that down, man. Most High gonna shut that down. He's not gonna prosper. If the Lord wanted to accomplish, it's gonna accomplish, man. If He wanted to, for that a brother to be woken, it's gonna accomplish, right? That's why I don't really like sit back and argue with all these brothers that sit on comment boards, or I hear brothers saying that there's been a lot of foolishness going on with the Facebook community, right? And I wouldn't even worry about it, man. The Lord know what He's doing, man. Our mind can't think on the level like the Most High, man. He gonna stir it up. He's stirring it up for a reason. Then He gonna shut all down. She shut down the wickedness, right? And shut down their pride. They gonna stumble and fall, man. Only the righteousness shall stand, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness.
Go ahead. We know what that means. Righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. That's going into Ezekiel chapter 3. When you get out, getting the blood off our hands, right?
Oh, yeah.
The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, right? We get out there and blow that trumpet, meaning, crying aloud, right? It's telling them to follow the ways of the Lord and repent, right? That should deliver them. But the transgressor shall be taken in their own naughtiness, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish.
Go ahead.
And the hope of unjust men perish.
Go to chapter 10, 28, Proverbs.
Proverbs 10:28. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness, but the expectation of the wicked shall perish.
All right, go ahead.
The way of the Lord is strength to the upright.
Don't read it again.
The way of the Lord is strength to the upright,
Go ahead.
but destruction on shall be to the workers of iniquity.
Destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity, right? That's all they will get, man. Destruction, man. Let's go back. 11 and 7.
Proverbs 11:7. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish.
Right. And all his glory, like his, people, brothers and sisters that think this, that brother, that bad man, he can flow, he can freestyle, or whatever he's good at, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna perish too, man. He ain't no damn God. He ain't no superhero or nothing, man. He you know what I'm saying? He's just flesh, man. He's gonna die too. He's no superhero, man. He's wicked as hell, man. Yeah. Go ahead. 11 and 8.
11:8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead.
Right. The wicked cometh in his stead. In what stead? In the way of trouble, destruction, right? Like we read in Proverbs 10. Right? That's all that's going to come upon them. Destruction. The righteousness delivered out of the way of trouble. The wicked coming into his stead. Go ahead.
And hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor.
Read it again.
A hypocrite with his mouth.
With his mouth. A hypocrite and his damn mouth.
Destroyeth his neighbor.
He destroyeth his own brother, man. We see a lot of that in the Israelite community, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
But through knowledge shall the just be delivered.
Right. That's the only thing that's gonna deliver us, man.
Right.
That's it, man. That's all it comes to, man. The holy duty of man, right? The LSCs, the law, statutes, commandments. That's it. Go ahead.
Verse 10. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth.
You hear that? Read that again.
When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth. And when the wicked perish, there is shouting.
That sounds like Jerusalem right there. When it goeth well with the righteous, meaning when we come back, right? When Jacob rise, Esau fall,
right.
The city rejoiceth. The city gonna rejoice. Who the city? The nation of Israel. We gonna rejoice, man.
Zion.
And when the wicked perish, when all these heathens die off or fall off and go into captivity, right? It says there shall be shouting. There is shouting, right?
There is.
We're gonna be shouting for joy, man.
Right.
Hey, that's and you know what's gonna be in that shouting? Laughter, right? We're gonna get the last laugh, right? We're gonna get the laugh. We're gonna get the shout, jump around, tears of joy, right? It's gonna be all of that, man. Right, man. Only with the righteous though. All y'all Sunday night football, Monday night football lovers, and and just want to go about your own daily life and think that you don't have to regard the Most High and His ways, right? That was back then. Now we got computers and things change, right? Okay, sit on that ignorance, man. Go ahead. Let's go.
All right, verse 12 to 11.
Oh,
by the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted.
By the blessing of the upright, the city exalted. Israel exalted, right? We bless Israel all the time, right? Tell them how good of a nation they is, trying to lift their spirit, right? And tell them how wonderful of a people. Most High only chose you, man. He don't want nobody else. And he don't care if you don't want him. He's still gonna keep Israel. He's still gonna choose Israel. You could be on the heathen side, right? But he's still gonna choose Israel, and he's still gonna love them as a nation of people, and not everybody else.
That's it.
Right? Hey, if that don't make you glad, man, and make you feel blessed, man, we always blessing Israel, man. And the city is exalted. Go ahead.
By saying city exalted, that's that Israel rise.
Right.
That's that Israel rise.
Lift you up a banner.
Right.
For real.
By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked.
Right. Oh, y'all ain't nothing, man. That white man ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna destroy them, man. Or love the world, right? Feel like, man, I heard things about them brothers, man. Them brothers are cold or something like that, right?
White man book. They read that.
That's the white man's book. But it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. That's when Satan comes immediately, right? That's all that is. It's gonna be scoffers and blasphemers and all that out there, man. We gotta deal with, man. That's just the work, man. That's how the work goes. Christ had to deal with it with the Pharisees and Sadducees.
Right.
And they had on fringes, right?
They had on.
They were just wicked as hell too, man.
Fringed up and wicked.
Hey, we dealing with brothers without fringes, and we dealing with brothers with fringes too. They saddle their lovers, right? And they like to lay in their ignorance, right? They don't want to have an open mind or deal with a brother because a brother from another camp or another state and he's not down with their their so-called camp. You know what I'm saying? When really it's a damn sorority. Because the only ones that don't want to deal with brothers or other camps is sororities, man. Sororities, they like the alphas want to stick with the alpha omegas and Kappa size want to be with the Kappa size. They don't want to deal with the other brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And they always want to compete with the little step teams. The brothers bringing that sorority spirit into the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? So we have to deal with it too, man. We have to deal with brothers, man.
We got to deal with it.
Go ahead.
All right. Verse 12. Proverbs 11, verse 12. He that is void of wisdom despises his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace.
See that? Go ahead, read it again, bro.
It's he that is void of wisdom.
He that is void of wisdom, meaning he don't fear God. Go ahead.
Despises his neighbor.
He hates his neighbor. Go ahead.
But a man of understanding holdeth his peace.
A man of understanding holdeth his peace, right? And have an open mind, right?
Right.
Willing to listen to his brother, hear his brother out, right? You know what I'm saying? Hear the calls before he answers, right? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11. A talebearer revealeth secrets.
Go ahead.
But he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter.
Right. He that is of faithful spirit concealeth the matter, right? You tell a brother something, right? And you want to only be private between, you know what I'm saying, you and him, of course, because you told him, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a faithful brother that don't tell it. It's a faithful brother that concealeth the matter, right? Who got a faithful spirit. But a talebearer, you know what I'm saying, of gospel, right? He gonna run his damn mouth, man. He gonna, you know what I'm saying, and then it's gonna get back to you, and all you gonna do is boil inside and be mad as hell. Why? Because you thought the brother was a stand-up guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And trustworthy, right? It's almost like a slap in the face. Well, that's how the Most High feel, right? He tell us something, right, and we go share it with the damn heathen, right? Casting our pearls to swine, right? You know what I'm saying? And it happened. You know what I'm saying? Well, not in those times. That time wasn't pearls, but you know what I'm saying? Like, say like what people, Black Panthers, and you know, and all of that. That's how they was infiltrated, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brothers sit amongst each other and lay out the plan and how we're gonna do things and the security wise and everything. And what you got one coon brother goes and tell, you know, some damn FBI spy agent or something like that, and they infiltrate and shut them down, man. Why? Because it's not in righteousness for the first place, right? And you got them talebearers, man. Them talebearers, they reveal the secrets, man. Secrets. And it's gonna say that in verse 14 right here. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Read it again.
Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Go ahead.
But the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
Right. And we know what that multitude of counselors is, right? Right. The elders, those that upholding the laws and the truth, you know what I'm saying, of the Most High.
Right.
Right. That's order. The true counsel. Order. Right. Right.
Verse 15.
Let's okay. Verse 15. Yeah, we got a couple more. Let's just go ahead and go through that. Go ahead.
Proverbs 11:15. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth surety is sure.
Let's go to 6 and 1. It's
Proverbs 6 verse 1. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth. Thou art taken with the words of thy mouth.
It says, my son, if thou be surety for a friend, if you want to prove a friend, right, and see if he's really a friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth. Thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Go ahead, read 3.
3. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go humble thyself.
Do what?
Go humble thyself.
Go ahead.
And make sure thy friend.
Make sure he's your friend. Humble yourself. Make sure he's a friend. Meaning be wise, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't just go telling every damn thing you know to him and giving them everything you got, you know what I'm saying? And laying everything on the table, right? It said, go humble thyself and make sure thy friend. You know what I'm saying? You got to be wise. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, right? You know what I'm saying? Make sure he's your friend. You ain't gonna just, hey, you just can't accept a brother with open arms, right? If we meet a brother, right, no matter if the brother got a good spirit on him, like he's all up and he's full of laughter, and or he got a smile on his face, right? He don't look like he been murdered by 3 people, right? We're not just gonna bring the brother straight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sit the brother down somewhere and talk to him, right? Probably at over a bite to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying, and go over scripture, right? And prove the brother first before we let him into our household or into the, our fold, right? Into the body. Right? Because we don't want no uncleanness amongst us, man. No wickedness, man.
Right. All right. Make the Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 15. 16. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches.
Read it again.
A gracious woman retaineth honor.
A gracious woman retaineth honor. Go ahead.
And strong men retain riches.
A strong man retaineth riches. Let's find out what a gracious woman is. Let's go to Proverbs 31. We know that. Proverbs 31. We don't want to blow no women's heads up. All right.
No.
We're gonna let them know how you want to. If you want to be gracious, and you want to get any praise or any damn thing, right? You do this. Go ahead. 31:30.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 30. Favor
let's go to 29. Start at 29.
29. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all.
All right, go ahead.
Favor is deceitful.
Right. Favor is deceitful. Remember that. Favor is deceitful, meaning taking favor in someone, right? Loving them, you know what I'm saying? Like loving them, like always just going out of your way to do something for them, right? And you're in this truth, right? And they ain't doing a damn thing to show you that they're, supporting you in this truth, or, or want to walk in the ways of the Lord, right? So you're showing favor to that person, cherishing that person. That's deceit. Showing this person any favor is deceitful, right? That's vanity. Go ahead.
Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain.
Right. So all that favor that you're showing her and the beauty that she has, it's vain. It's vain. It's all for nothing, man. She could be the finest thing. She could be a whatever you want to call it, a dime piece, and she could have all the little accessories to go with her, right? Most High don't give a damn about that, man. He say favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Go ahead.
But a woman that feareth the Lord.
The what?
But a woman that feareth the Lord.
Go ahead.
She shall be praised.
She shall be praised, man. Go ahead.
Give her the fruit of her hands.
Give her the fruit of her hands. Go ahead.
And let her own works praise her in the gates.
Right. Give her the fruit of her hands, meaning show her the ways of life according to God, right?
Mm-hmm.
How, you know what I'm saying? How God wants a woman to operate in this society, in this world, right? And let her own works praise her in the gate, right? And how her own works gonna praise her? Because she's keeping the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God, right? Modest, right? And she's humble, right? And shameful, right? And shameful, right? And let her own works praise her in the gate, right? Her works gonna praise her, right? The Most High gonna bless her, right? That don't mean your brothers. If you see a woman doing the law, keeping the law, statutes, commandments, that don't mean going to like treating her like that, goddamn. Right? Don't get all Teddy Pendergrass, and you know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington and be Mr. Love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Worshiping her. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into worshiping her. Right? Because we know that the Most High, you know what I'm saying, there's no respect of persons, right? He blesses them that keep his law, statutes, commandments, but, it still is at a certain point. All right, let's go back to Proverbs 11.
Proverbs 11 and verse 16
17.
last. Okay, 17. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh.
And merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. All right. Let's go to Matthew.
Matthew 25.
I think it's 25. 25, 34. I think it's 25.
Read that again. Proverbs 11:17. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh.
Right. Merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. Right. Matthew 25, chapter 34.
Matthew 25:34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
Right. That's the right. That's the what. Right. The righteous shall be. That's the merciful man doeth good to his own soul. Right. That's a merciful man doing good to his own soul. And then go to 41. Drop to 41. Matthew 25:41.
25:41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels.
Right. Then he say, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire. Get out there, get the hell out of my face, man. Know what I'm saying? Go ye and have trouble and anguish to your soul, man. That's that. But he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. Ooh. Right. Proverbs 11:18.
All right, Proverbs 11:18. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward.
Right. That's what we just read. That sure reward, man. Meaning it's no maybe behind that, right? We keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Christ is for sure gonna give us a crown of life, man. And we're gonna have the kingdom. It's a sure reward, man. Not just a reward, a sure reward. Go ahead, bro.
19. As righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. They that are of a froward heart are abomination to the Lord, but such as are upright in their way are his delight.
Right. Such that are upright and righteous in their ways are his delight. Not meaning in their way, their own ways, but in the ways of the Lord. That's what he's talking about. And those with a froward heart, are an abomination. They are abomination unto the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 21. Though hand join in hand,
there we go.
the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Right. Though hand join in hand, right? We love it. We all Israelite community love this scripture too. You know what I'm saying? Though hand join in hand, though hand join in hand with the unrighteous, the wicked shall not be unpunished. You should know that. You better take that in mind, man. That the wicked will not be unpunished. Right? I don't care how much money they got or how many weapons they got. They wicked as hell, man. They shall not be unpunished. So guess what? You're going to follow right behind them. Death coming into you too, man. Because it's not the counsel of the Lord.
Right.
It's not the counsel of the Lord, according to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Right? Go ahead. Oh, we didn't finish that up, man.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right. The righteous shall be delivered, and his seed, and the seed after his seed shall be delivered, long as they continue in the counsel of the Lord, God of Israel. I need to just stop saying Lord. I need to say Lord God of Israel, the Most High. The Most High. Right, go ahead.
22. As a jewel of gold in a swine stout.
As a jewel of gold, because that's what foreigners did in old time. right? The mark there. You know what I'm saying? They pig. They probably put a gold jewel in their snout.
Yeah.
And the swine. You know what I'm saying? Or the bull too. Go ahead.
As a jewel of gold in a swine snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Discretion.
So is a fair woman, a fine woman without discretion, right? She ain't discreet, right?
Mm-hmm.
She all out. Woman, thou art loose, right?
Right.
That woman,
Out, without.
right?
Right. She all without.
Just like a jewel in a swine snout, right? She's still unclean as hell, right? Unclean as hell. No discretion at all. Right? Just all out and no shame. That's what that's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
The desire of the righteous is only good.
Only.
Is only good. That
Right.
E messed me up. The desire of the righteous is only good.
Mm-hmm.
But the expectation of the wicked is wrath.
It don't get no better than that, man. Go ahead.
Verse
No
24.
plainer than that.
There is that scattereth, and yet increaseth.
There is that scattereth, and yet increaseth. Go ahead.
And there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty.
Psalms 112, 1 and 9.
Psalms.
Right, 112 and 9.
Psalm chapter 112 and 9. He hath dispersed, he hath given to the poor. His righteousness endureth forever. His horn shall be exalted with honor.
It's talking about Christ.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
The wicked shall see it and be grieved.
They're going to be so mad and sad, man. Go ahead.
He shall gnash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish.
We just read. We just had that. Let me read that again. It says 11 and 23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. There is that scattereth, and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than it is met, but it tendeth to poverty. Go ahead.
Verse 25. The liberal soul shall be made fat.
The free soul, the liberal soul shall be made fat. Right? Why? John 8:32. The truth, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So just by you knowing the truth and it making you free, you keeping the law, statutes, commandments, your soul will be made fat. Increase, man. Go ahead.
And he that watereth shall be watered also himself.
And he that watereth shall be watered also himself. The Most High. Yeah, that's going to glorify the Father, right?
Bless
That's glorifying the Father which is in heaven, right? Letting your light shine before man. Matthew 5:14. Right. Go ahead.
All right, verse 26. He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him. But blessing shall... But
read that again.
he that holdeth the corn, the people shall curse him. But blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it.
Job 29:13. Right? Don't hold back this knowledge and truth, man. This is spiritual food, man. Don't hold back this truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back it, man. Give it away. Not literally sell it, but go ahead. What I said, Job 9.
Job 29:13.
Job 29:13.
Okay. The blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me, and I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy.
Right. Just doing alms, right? Doing alms, pleading the case for the widow and looking after the fatherless child, right? That's what that's talking about back in Proverbs. Let's go back.
Proverbs
And
11.
he that withholds the corn, the people shall curse him, right?
Mhm.
Because you got something to give, right? Say if you got enough. You might not be rich, but you have something to offer, right? You see some people without, man, help them out. You know what I'm saying? Give a little bit. You got 5 peanuts, give a brother 2, right? You know what I'm saying? You still got 3. You got 1 more than what you gave him, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So a blessing shall come upon the head of him that selleth, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor.
Mm-hmm.
But he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him.
Right. You reap what you sow.
Right.
Don't get no simpler than that. Go ahead.
He that trusteth in his riches shall fall.
Read it again.
He that trusteth in his riches shall fall.
401k. Read it again.
He that trusteth in his riches shall fall.
A pension. Read it again.
He that trusteth in his riches shall fall.
Stacks on top of stacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going right. It say he that trusteth in riches shall fall. Go ahead.
But the righteous shall flourish as a branch.
Right. The righteous shall flourish as a branch. Why? Because they put their trust in the Lord, right? Right? That everlasting water, right? That Christ give. Go ahead.
He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Damn, boy, that was straight blood. You know your house is, right?
Man,
your house
yeah,
is your family, like,
Right,
right?
so.
Kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning you ain't got them in order, right?
Oh.
You just letting them do what the hell they want to do, and you know the truth, right? You know the truth, man.
Mm.
You know what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to train up a child in the way that he should go, or you know what I'm saying?
In your household,
And
right?
you just probably just let your wife stay on goddamn BET or listen to the 99 Jams. I know that's a radio station from back in Palm Beach.
Still, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn radio.
yeah, the damn radio, man. Read it again.
He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind.
Gone, meaning that's you inherit the wind, meaning you're gonna become one with the wind,
Right.
and you're just gonna be gone. You're just gonna be a memory, a thought process. Go ahead.
And the fool shall be servant to the wise of heart.
And the fool shall be a servant to the wise of heart, right? And you know what that's saying? That's saying the fool shall be a servant to the wise of heart. You know what I'm saying? No, that's the kingdom, right? We don't all the servants, all the kings and everybody that's going to get that crown of life. We're gonna be the wise at heart, man. We're gonna have plenty of servants, man. Yeah, we shall be servant to the wise. Go ahead.
Verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life,
Mm-hmm.
and he that winneth souls is wise.
And that's a hard task too to pull in 2018. I don't even know if that's the real year, but in 2018, going into 2019, it's hard to win souls, man. Remember, we fishers of men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We fishers of men, but hey, man, all we can do is keep on putting that bait on that hook, man.
That's it.
You know?
Putting that bait on that hook every day.
Right.
Every day.
The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. That's what the righteous receive. That's their fruit. That's what they bear, right? When Christ said He's gonna separate the goats from the sheep on the right, and they're gonna inherit the kingdom. He said, "Blessed are y'all, man." You know what I'm saying? For y'all should inherit the kingdom. But the ones on the left, the goats, they're gonna inherit eternal flames, right? Okay. Thus saith the Lord. Last verse.
All right, Proverbs 11:31. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth.
That's that. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's that. The hill of Esau. That's the first address.
Mm-hmm.
It say behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth. Go ahead.
Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth. Much more the wicked and the sinner.
Much more than the wicked and the sinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Okay, that's that. You got something for that, bro? Or you,
let me see them. I'm looking at something.
I was thinking about that. I'm about to go to this Jeremiah.
Yeah, Second Thessalonians 1:6.
Let me see.
I got that for Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth. Right. 2 Thessalonians 1:6.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Oof.
When the Lord Jesus shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that's right.
That's that
right.
recompense on earth, man. Righteous recompense.
Yes, sir. I like that, man.
Yes, sir.
Jeremiah 25:29. Let me see. Let me get one. I like that, man.
Jeremiah said 25:29.
No. 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 Proverbs 11:31. That's a. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4:17. 1 Peter 4:17. First, all living over here, precept. 4:17. Yeah, it's Peter.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17.
Oh, I was looking at 15.
You looking for some with recompense?
Yeah, that ain't it. Let's go to 18. Go to 18. 4 and 18.
All right, 1 Peter 4:18.
That's there.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
Uh-huh.
where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. Right.
Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of God commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator. Yeah, that goes into that, yeah, but much more the wicked than the sinner. So, where I know the righteous is going to be scarcely saved, man.
Right.
Shoot.
So you better stay, hey, so we better stay what? We better, and we got, all we could do is, even if we're walking in these law, statutes, commandments, man, we got to continuously stay prayed up and repentant and fast, man. I'm saying, because it says the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Scarcely be saved. Shall the ungodly and where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? We know they gonna appear in everlasting torments, man. Done, man. They're done. That goes for these other nations and for brothers and sisters out there that want to rebel against the Most High, right? Yeah. All right, we're saying that, man. We closing out, man. This is day 13, 9th month. Well, tomorrow's prep day, so
What's up?
we're almost at the halfway mark of this month, right? So prep day tomorrow for the Shabbat, right? That's coming up.
Actually, we got another feast day next month, Purim.
Oh yeah, Purim.
Purim is in month 12.
Right.
So we'll figure out exactly which day. It's gonna land on
This
us.
is the 9th month. Is
Yeah.
it next month?
I'm tripping, man.
No, that's like
10th month. I'm see that's Babylon. See November.
Oh yeah.
See Babylon real quick. I just see what I'm saying. Snap back to my last month. No, ain't no last month. It's the 9th month. We got 2 more. Feast of Purim. Sorry, brothers and sisters. Is the 12th month of the biblical calendar.
Right.
Not the pagan. So, Salaki. Yeah, all praise though, man.
All praise to the Most High, man. We're saying that, man. We want to say shalom, man, and grace and peace and blessing to the brothers. No, first we're gonna say blessing and all praise and glory go to the Most High. First of all, in the name of the only begotten Son, Christ, who we ignorantly call Jesus Christ,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? The Prince, the Lord of Lords, the Kings of Kings, you know what I'm saying? Who shall rule, and who everybody shall see, and every knee shall bow to, right? So, you know what I'm saying? And then we want to say honors, grace and peace, and shalom to the brothers and sisters in sincerity and truth, pushing this truth throughout four corners of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? In sincerity and truth. Not those part-timers. We don't do the part-timer Israelites, man, y'all go ahead and hang it up, man. You know what I'm saying? You lukewarm. Hang it up or come all the way in, man.
Right.
You can't straddle the fence for forever. You know what I'm saying? So we saying grace and peace to those brothers that are pushing the truth throughout four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? With sincerity and truth. And yes, we do, you know what I'm saying? Give honors to the sisters too that push the truth, right? And death and destruction, we all know, of course, to all our enemies, man. These heathens, man.
Right.
And death and destruction to every land that is wicked as hell and full of iniquity. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to uplift, you know what I'm saying, nothing that's wicked as hell. We want it to fall. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's wicked got to fall.
Right.
So, shalom, man.
Shalom, grace, and peace.
Yes.